Hey everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net, and there was some news earlier this month, or maybe it was April at this point, because we are just in the beginning days of May, where someone reported buying a copy of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on Game Gear, brand new at the store. One copy was sold, and of course that led people to go like, "Oh, who sold it? Was it really still out there?" And we don't know the details, and hopefully we can find out what circumstances led to that game being sold. But I can tell you, yes, these things happen. Kind of just happened with me because look what I just found at a Dollar Tree store. No joke. This was in the bargain bin for like, half off. This is a Dragon Ball Z VHS tape. One of the original VHS tape when Pioneer was doing it, not just Funimation. And while we're not going to open this, let's kind of take a look at it and see, take a trip down memory lane. All right, so as you can see, this is Dragon Ball Z Rebirth from Pioneer Entertainment. Pioneer would at one point become Geneon, and now they are pretty much no longer with us. Pioneer still exists as like a DVD, Blu-ray, stereo manufacturer, but they don't. I don't think they're into anime anymore. And ironically, they started getting into anime because of Tenchi Muyo, which was their way to promote the Laserdisc. As you can see, this thing is so old it even has a suggested 3 and up sticker on it, which this was like a little rating system that Pioneer had to let parents know that the anime was usually not suitable for kids. They had 3 and up, 7 and up, 13 and up, 16 and up, and 18 and up. And 13 and up was the most common, with 7 and 18 and up the least common, believe it or not. Largely it's because of Dragon Ball Z that they had the 3 and up. And obviously this tape was edited. 7 and up would still be more appropriate. When you look at the side, let's just turn to the side. Yeah, I just loved Pioneer's VHS box quality. I just loved it. And I don't know what that is, to be honest, but you can see the Pioneer logo on the wrapping, showing that it's never been opened. This was really cool because, for those of you who are not aware, back then with the VHS tape, they would have like a little piece, and when you would get all the volumes, it would create this giant image on the wall, and it looked really cool. I know people who still have all the VHSs just because of this image. I only have one, so it doesn't look nearly as impressive, and of course if I got one more over, I'd just have the ear and part of the hair. So actually this looks pretty good considering I have like, pretty much half the face, but if I had all of them it would be much more impressive. And then we go in the back now. I don't know what inspired this, but for some reason, this price sticker, whoever originally sold this was selling this for $13.95, and it has 3 episodes. So basically $4.30 an episode, and $4.30 an edited episode. So yeah, there you go. It's 65 minutes. There's Funimation's original logo. It looks very different now. Boy, this brings back memories. I don't know how many people bought anime on VHS. Then you'd have this at the top. And, I mean, I'm tempted to open it to show you just what the tape itself looks like, but honestly, I don't want to. I kind of just want to keep it sealed because now when you buy VHS, you're not buying it to watch it, you're buying it for the memory. And I don't buy a lot of VHS tapes. I did have another video about some VHS tapes that I've kept over the years on my other channel. I guess I'll link to that video below. Who knows, maybe this should go on the Aspie on YouTube channel as well, but I'm going to put it on my main channel because why the heck not? And, I just really liked anime box art back then, especially these Dragon Ball Z covers, and it's just when Funimation started doing them themselves. I mean, on the positive, they did have the DVDs, which were uncut and everything, but the covers got really bad. They were just like screen captures of the show, usually not even very good ones. Funimation has since become a much better producer, and I like their boxes now. But this is another insane thing was back in the VHS days, like 3 episodes. I don't know what tape number this is, but yeah, there was a time when you had to buy in for a 297 episode series with 13 movies and specials on top of it individually. If you're paying retail price, $15 a tape. If you're buying DVDs, $30 a DVD, and you can do the math, but like it, you could be spending hundreds of dollars just to collect all of Dragon Ball Z, and now like the whole series will probably cost you $100 when you buy all the Blu-rays and DVDs. So boy, have times changed. Anyway, I think I'm definitely gonna put this with like my collection of imported Studio Ghibli VHSs, my sealed Sailor Moon tapes, and some of the various Japanese Pokemon tapes that I have. I think it will look very good in there. Once in a while, if and yeah, again, it's a Dollar Tree store. It was like in the clearance bin for 10 cents. Who knows how long it's been there? There was like gum from 5 years ago that was in the clearance bin that they didn't just throw it out. They just put it in the clearance bin for some reason. So yeah, when people said that they bought that copy of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on Game Gear this year, I believe it. I mean, I asked like the person how long that tape's been there, and they said, that thing was there before I started working here, and I've been working here for 3 years. So yeah, it happens, folks. It really does happen. But what do you think? Do you think things like this are a great find, or do you not really care too much? Well, I'd love to know. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy the videos I make, consider becoming a Patreon member for a little $1 a month. I mean, that $1 will definitely help cover this. And as always, blame responsibility.